Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mini a True Nerd, and welcome back to Stellaris, where the forces of the Infinite Pond are ready to begin their final struggle against the rapidly expanding forces of the flipping Unbidden, who you may have noticed have grown slightly since last time. A few months have indeed passed, and in those months, well, I've been desperately converting my empire into a ship production yard. Every world, well, fortunately, every world already had a quite decent high-level spaceport around it, because I kind of upgraded them purely to get the extra fleet capacity. Now, 265 units worth of naval capacity, that's actually not a bad navy size for an empire that's not really desperately that huge, to be honest. But all across the Empire, you can see the ships are coming together. I'm just kind of making fleets. There's a fleet in orbit around the Money Bin. There's a fleet in orbit around New Duckburg and the Bill of Progress. And indeed around Farthest Reach. There's more going on over here inside around New Duckburg, though it doesn't show up. Wait, does it show up here? I think this one does show up here. It's just that it doesn't show up here, even though I am actually producing things on it. So I think we've got enough power, hopefully. I mean, well, right now the fleet's all in dog, and it's only plus 38. We're going to go into a deficit, but that's fine. I'm throwing up power plants as fast as I can across the new border colony world. My new acquisitions over from the Kithri, those guys have settled down, and those guys are helping at this point. So down on the surface, we're just... oh, here's one, actually. We can actually upgrade a whole bunch of stuff here. Just keep building power plants, because this is going to take a hell of a lot of power to keep going. Let's even upgrade this to a planetary capital. That'll be worth it just to upgrade the power stations. I mean, just look at how much some of the more advanced plants are contributing here. The Money Bin, producing 83 minerals every turn. I mean, that has done exactly what I wanted it to. That there is pretty bloody impressive. And I've come up with a new idea as well, which is if we go over here to the Brightest Quack First Mud, which will of course grow when we merge all the other fleets into it, because for once, a massive great attack forces. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is just beautiful. Up to 27.9 already, and we've got a lot to add in yet. But what we've got right now is we've got one Capital Blood class ship. Now the Capital Blood class ship, you may recall, is... oh no, don't zoom out. Zoom back in again. Hang on. There we go. I want these magnificent bastards in the background while we do this. Yes, the Capital Blood class ship, you may recall, has this special thing on it. A ship-mounted quantum destabilizer. So the fire rate of hostile ships goes down 15%. Now, however, there are other variants of this. There's other stuff you can do. So, for example, there is a subspace snare, which basically has the same kind of very high power draw, but instead what it does is, yeah, FTL jump time plus 400%, a sublight speed minus 50%, emergency FTL cooldown. So basically, like, you can trap people better. Or you've got the shield dampener. So, in other words, you've got 25% less shield points on your enemy ships. Or you've got capacitor fields where all allied ships get 20% plus, or you have ship-mounted nanobot cloud, so for hull regeneration plus 5%. What I'm thinking is I could have a second capital ship in my fleet that exists purely to use the snare. And the snare is useful because of the sublight speed minus 50%, because my lot are completely fitted out with bombers. So basically, as long as the fight stays at range, it works to my advantage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new ship right here. This is going to be the Capital Snare. It's completely identical to the Capital Bloodshed, with the exception that it basically wants to stay right at the back and just be using the snare. It basically just only exists to have the snare on it, though it can admittedly still throw out some very, very advanced bomber wings, so it's certainly not like a crappy ship in the slightest. So I'm just going to save that now. There we are. So now we've got the Capital Bloodshed, the Delightful Bloodshed, and the Capital Snare. All of them are kind of entirely separate. So what I'm going to do now is head back over to this area, and we've got one Delightful Bloodshed coming in. No, don't be producing... why are you producing destroyers, you losers? I want you to produce... that's basically barely begun. I want you to produce one Capital Snare class. So produce that, and then I want you to go over instead to producing just like a cruiser. And then once you're done with that, to be honest, once we reunify the fleets, we probably ought to get going. The other thing I want to do, however, and I appreciate this is effectively a suicide mission, but it's kind of necessary to be honest, is there are 6 corvettes in this fleet. Let's be honest, they're not going to do very much. Yes, indeed, a combined strength of only 263. These guys can serve us better in death than in life, because I need to know what I'm going up against. Because let's be clear on what the battle plan is here. We were specifically told that over here in Zyrak, there is a portal. And as long as it's active, until it's destroyed, reinforcements will just keep streaming out. So, we've got to take out the portal first. That is the priority. The problem is, however, right now I don't know what these guys even are, what's defending it. Like, I can't just jump straight in here, because if there's a fleet waiting for me, and it's a fleet I'm not set up to take down, then we could be in trouble. So as a result of that, 7th Murder is... Wait, why can you only do that? Hang on a flipping minute here. Have I just never upgraded the Corvettes? No, I never really got around to upgrading the Corvettes. Warp Drive 3, if you'd be so kind, and Plasma Thrusters, lovely. Okay, I've refitted the Corvettes, so they admittedly at this point have... Well, maybe I should give... Okay, I feel mean giving them no weapon. I'm going to give them, like, one little crappy weapon, just so they've got, like, something they can do. There, I've given them one red laser on the top. They're not going to be able to do very much, but this will do. Sorry, this is the, these are the Gores, apparently. Yes, that is our new Gore design. Let's just never, ever use these again after this little experiment. So what we need to do here is now we just need to send these guys, this new, lovely 7th Murder fleet. That needs to go straight over to Calem over here, because this is technically an Unbidden space. So we're just going to head over here, and we're going to see what we can find. I'm just going to send them over, and I just want them to find something. Like, I don't want them to go straight over to Zyrak. I just want them to find, like, a few ships, a different fleet. Hello, we've got an unemployment problem. Well, that's definitely the biggest problem we face right now. We should also take in mind, of course, we might run into the Unbidden over here. They are clearly invading Tile quite rapidly. I mean, their positioning is kind of unlucky for them, which is they've got the United Rek-Thalar right here. If the United Rek-Thalar just got involved... I feel like they'd be able to handle this. Now they are... Where are we right now? Hang on, where's the fleet? We're in here right now, aren't we? Just check there's nothing... No, there's nothing here, and we're warping straight back out again in a second. In we go. We're actually heading into Unbidden territory right now, and we're going to die, but hopefully we'll figure out what... Particularly their weapons. We need to know what weapons they're using. All quiet. Okay. In that case, we just need to move pretty much... straight on. That is still... This area is still actually part of the Twix. Like, the Twax... Hello, yes, that's exactly what we want. Okay, good. Good. We've got... Oh, dear. We've got a slight issue here, which is I was kind of hoping our fleet would be big enough to handle this, but it kind of feels like our fleet's going to struggle ever so slightly. What the heck am I looking at here? Okay. Battleship. Extra-dimensional invader, Revenant class, military power pretty bloody high, in fact. Our scanners can make no sense of the strange vessel. It's attacking 7th Murder, so it has actually, interestingly, responded to my appearance here. That's intriguing, because they've just drawn what is 120,000 worth of strength over here, purely because I just showed up in their area. This could be interesting, because all I've got to do is wipe out here at Zyrak. If I can draw their fleet off with a really, really tiny force of ships over there, like, this could be enough, potentially. Like, I could just go in here and try and knock out the portal while these idiots are too busy taking care of, like, some crappy fleet that's not even worth anything. Alright, 7th Murder. So, that means I would like one of you. You are the lucky one. Lucky number 6. Alright, lucky number 6. So, 7th Murder. I'd now like you to withdraw to, just over here to Hunter. That's absolutely fine. And unfortunately... You, unlucky 8th Murder, I'd like you to attack these lads just, like, head on, if you'd be so kind. There we go. He's heading out, and when we get closer, I'm going to just pause time a little bit, because the moment the fight begins, the game should give me some information about what sort of weapons were fired at me, which may be useful for setting up my own ships when it comes to the actual fight. So slow down here a little bit. Here we go. That was very, very fast, admittedly. So what did they do? They inflicted energy weapon damage. Okay, you see this? This was worth it, because now we know what they are going to try and do. they're going to be firing energy weapons at us. You see, this is actually quite good news for me, because lasers aren't good against hull, but are countered effectively by shields, and my fleet is fairly shield heavy. So this is actually pretty much good news right here. This is actually not bad news at all. Ah, good, the leader's dead. What perfect bloody timing. And apparently there's not very many flipping candidates, unfortunately. That's a shame. Battleship build cost minus 20%. Doesn't really make too much of a difference. We've got that money flowing in right now. Army rank +1 or happiness +10%. Really doesn't make too much of a difference. I'm just going to abstain on this one. Who's going to be our new leader? And it was the happiness man. Good. Everyone just be happy. Okay. I feel like all of the ships that I've been putting together are broadly where I want them to be. And I kind of need to go because we're into a big energy deficit already. More people are just bloody dying. Apparently there's now no one left but Claws of Bloody Grey. Well, you know what? I'm going to abstain because I think he's going to win by default because apparently I have literally no other governors right now. Okay, his edict costs are lower. Well, that might be worth something. Is there any form of edict I can just kind of, you know, decide to use purely for the sake of forcing everyone to be better at fighting? By any chance? Oh, there actually is. Naval capacity plus 35%. Well, that will be bloody useful right bloody there. Yes, I mean, it's going to eat up quite a bit of our influence, but we can turn off droning optimization. That will actually get us some power back. Yes, that rebalances the Empire very, very nicely, in fact. Okay, that's just a little bit more money I've just thrown into the fleet there, and, well, to be perfectly honest, after that's done, we are pretty much, for the moment at least, we've burnt through our money. Oh dear, I mean, we're gaining it fast, but I have just put, like, everything into the fleet at this point. I don't know how big this is going to be. I'm just going to let that final group of, like, every single one of these worlds is now producing, like, a cruiser. Kind of one just final cruiser coming through the ranks. So as soon as that's done, dear oh dear, right. Ah, now this is interesting. The Unbidden seem to be struggling to advance much further than what they've already done. But even more interestingly, the Rekthalar have actually moved in over here. I think they've come over here and marked this as what? Protectorate or something? Because this is marked as theirs, or are they? Oh, it's exploding. Is there are they currently bombarding it, but I just can't see or something? I'm genuinely not sure. Like, planetary fortifications is marked as up. Are they just flipping bombing the natives? They don't have spaceships. They're pre-space age, you mad people. Meanwhile, someone's just gone to war against the democratic Zikmoks. Or rather wants to. Who the heck are you? That you want to go to war against the flipping Zikmoks? Bloody hell, lads. I think you might be a little bit outgunned there. That's literally all you are. You're just those two little spots there. I'm not sure what the hell you're thinking. Okay, time for the fleets to all come together and meet up. Everyone reunify at the brightest quack. And the fleets are on the move. Some of them very, very small, just a handful of destroyers, but everyone's pitch. Oh, I love this. Can I just tell you how much I love this? Just kind of seeing all of the fleets coming together. Some of them so tiny, but all of them are going to come together and they're going to help. It's going to be beautiful. In addition, we've got all these science ships that aren't really doing anything right now. You lot, just, yeah, head over here and just start keeping an eye on the borders, okay? That's all I want you to do. I just want you to head over here and keep an eye on the border territories. Because at this exact moment in time, I just want you to be watching to see what's going to go on with the Tile Confederacy. If the Unbidden kind of keep invading, we need to know about it. So I'm just going to send my civilian ships in over here, and we're just going to carefully watch to see what goes on next. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the gang's all here. And now we just bring them together. One massive fleet merge in the most efficient way you could possibly do. That's right, everyone into position at the back of First Murder. 46.6. Okay. This fleet is strong enough to take on any individual fleet that the Unbidden can throw at us, but it cannot take on the whole thing, unfortunately, and we're almost at capacity. Our spies have taken position across the border here. Nothing major is going on. No major movement so far. Good. For whatever reason, these lads seem to be... Oh! Are the Unbidden moving against the Urgalak? They might be, because there is admittedly one... That's an Urgalak settlement right there. I think their attention, just for the moment, is elsewhere. And that might work just perfectly to my advantage. Now, that means as soon as I just finish off the last couple of ships that are coming in here, just the last few, because we've burnt through our resources very quickly here, we're going to move the fleet off. And what we're going to do is we're going to move the fleet into position, and then we're going to try and lay the trap for these bastards. Lure them off to one side of the Empire, and then just get in there and see if we can hit the portal. I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if, like, what is it, like 46,000 strength is possibly going to be enough. I can only hope so. Research complete, apparently. Advanced combat roles. What's that one? Oh, I got that one. I just wasn't sure quite what it did. Observatory. I don't feel like I need that. I feel like I've got plenty of research, but you know what? Sure, why the bloody hell not? Only take 8 months, and it's rare tech, which is always welcome. Right, let's just double check, because we've literally just got some new combat roles show up. It could theoretically actually be useful. So right now I've got... Well, these changed, by the way. This changed as of Asimov, so rather than just being attack or defense, it's basically like this one, the attack computer means you charge forward. Yeah, you just try and get as close as possible. And the bombardment computer is kind of stay at range, fire rate, weapon range up. Whereas now, if I move this over, fire rate plus 10%. Ooh. Okay, so weapon range plus 20% and fire rate plus an additional 5% as well. Chance to hit... Well, this is significantly better. Right, yeah, upgrade the fleet. Fine, we've actually got a really good upgrade that's coming at the very last second. I'd like to think this could actually even make an impact. Alright, I see no reason why not. Lads, upgrade yourself. The very final upgrade. That is just going to take 1 moment to complete. Lovely. Then once that's done, you know what? Sure, why not? We've got literally everything we can. We'll be moving in. First murder is going to move into position down here. At the very edge of Kithri space, in fact. The Kithris probably aren't going to like it, but it is for their own bloody good. And off they go, leaving Duckburg behind. We shall not go quietly into the night, lads. We shall not go quietly. Don't mind us. We don't... Oh, I think we just scared off one of the Kithri. It's fine. We don't actually want to be involved in the slightest. We're just moving straight on. Now, we just need to make sure we're going to be in range of Zyrak. If we're not, we need to reposition until we are. I think we should just be in range of Zyrak there. No! Apparently we're bloody not. That's irritating. Right, move down here to this space and see if we can get a little bit closer around this area. Just kind of, yeah, warp over here. I just need you to be in range, alright? Don't mind me, by the way, the Jahab Binid. I like you. We can be friends. I don't want trouble. I'm just trying to bring my fleet around into a position where I can get a good run at... It's still just out of range. What a bunch of gits. Oh, I really hope I haven't just annoyed someone, by the way. I didn't actually want a war out of this. Lads, I'm not looking for a war. Seriously, I think a load of fleets have just showed up. Oh no, they're attacking each other. There's just a massive fight going on here that has absolutely nothing to do with me. I was a bit nervous there because I saw first murder, but this is the Twax taking on the Jabharlibids on the very edge of Jabharlibid space. Right. Well, this doesn't involve me in the slightest then. Okay, I'm going to move... This is a bloody risky move, by the way. Over here into the Twax Divine League. But I kind of just have to hope this is going to be the right move. Just head over this direction. Head over towards Fonok. And I really hope this is a safe haven, a port in the storm. Not actually a place where the bloody lads are attacking right now. I really hope so. I could be about... I don't know what I'm about to jump into. I could be about to jump into bloody anything. But... Come on. Actually, this is a dual-held area. Half held by the Twax. Oh my goodness. This is genuinely an area held simultaneously by a breakaway nation and the originals. This is intriguing. And there's 2 more planets that are habitable in here. Now, this is a fascinating little area. There's actually, like, 4 habitable worlds in one system. I've never seen that before. Hope these guys are at peace, by the way. Otherwise, this is really awkward neighbours. Right, well, we seem to be in peace right now. We're ready to go with the next jump. My fleet is now just waiting here, ready to make a move against Zyrak. So at this point, 7th murder. It's time for you to do your duty, lads. And your duty is to head over to Callum, and if you can, draw the attention of 120,000 strength of Unbidden. Alright, now, you're just here. We're in Unbidden space, so you are just going to chill out over here, walk wind down, coming off cooldown. And if we're right, if what happened last time happens again, then these guys will just bloody swarm in any moment now. There they are. They're right here. Come on, more of them coming in. Or any more of them coming in? I feel like there's more coming in yet. Well, there's 42,000. Alright, lads, this side of the galaxy, keep your distance. I want you to be drawing their fire for as long as you bloody can, alright? I'm really hoping more are about to come in. Just pause the game, see if we've got eyes on anything else happening here. No, of course we don't have eyes on it. That's Unbidden, a Void Shaper. Whatever one of them is. Just need you lads to just... I mean, they've taken the bait with at least one of their fleets, but I know for a fact there's bigger, nastier fleets nearby. I don't think this is going to be enough. Darn it, I just don't like this plan. I don't like the fact that I have no idea. I'm going to send these lads over to Zyrak. I've got to see what the bloody hell's happening in Zyrak. Just, you lads, get out of here. Science ships, all simultaneously try and warp over there. Just somebody bloody make it, alright? I need to see what's happening before I move in.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Ooh. I think we just saw what we need to see. Cluster. Down here. That's where we need to go. That's where... that's it. That's all we need to do. Get down here. Approach from the south. That's the angle we need to approach from. You can probably stop coming now, to be honest. Maybe I just gave you bad orders. If we can just hit them from the south, we might be able to take out the station and the portal before the fleets can mobilise in response. It might, just might, be enough. I'm sorry about this, by the way. I mean no trouble whatsoever. Oh, flip. And when I say I mean no trouble whatsoever, they're flipping here. Right. Okay, this isn't good. Cooldown for 7 more bloody days. They've come to find us. How did you even know we were here? Lads, as soon as you can, just head straight back up again. Do not engage. I repeat, do not. Okay? I want you in, fleet stance passive. Do not flipping do anything to these lads. I do not want you to attack. Right. Warping. Zyrak. Yes, they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They didn't run into trouble. Alright, now we're approaching Zyrak from the right angle. This is pretty much our one and only flipping shot. Our fleet is not strong enough to pull this off. But maybe, just maybe we can get lucky because we're coming from the right angle and we're actually going to be... We're right on top of the portal. We are right on top of the portal. Quickly, lads, come out of cooldown. For the love of God, I really, really need you to actually start firing, like, sooner rather than later, because they've got fleets coming in. Lads! Come on. Yes! Come on, 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 come on. There we are. Fire everything you've got. Fire everything you've got. Their fleets. The bombers are going in. Bomb the hell out of the portal. This is exactly what I needed you to do. Bomb the portal. Bomb the portal. Bomb the portal. What even is the portal? The portal has quite a lot of health, actually. That's kind of unfortunate. Right, okay, we've got... Oh, they've just warped a fleet in on top of us. Target nothing but the portal. No! Oh, this is not working in the slightest. Why are you not prioritizing the portal? Oh, no. No, no. Why are you not going for the portal first and foremost? What defense does the portal have? It has 67,000 hull points is what it's got. It didn't look that tough, but it's not that tough. It's just really, really armored. Oh... No, this doesn't work. Get out of there. Everyone, just run. Just run. We couldn't do it. Gosh darn it. We lost. We lost the Admiral. Oh. That didn't work at all. Where even is First Murder right now? Oh, bloody hell. Right, lads. head over here, and then from there, just get home. Get out of there. We can't fight this war, not on our own. I don't know what we do now. The Unbidden are everywhere. They are full of that area with 42,000 stacked fleets. And there's no way you can just snipe the portal, because the portal has flipping 65,000 health or something. I think at this point, we've got only one chance, and that is we need to figure out how to make the entire galaxy unite against these bastards. The days of me just going in and doing this on my own are over. We have to find a way to unite the galaxy. Mass Effect has taught me well. I need to get the United Recthalar on side. I need to get the Urgalax on side. I need to get the Jaha Beanhead on side. Only together can we defeat the Unbidden, but bloody hell, I don't know how we're going to do it. I really thought we'd just be able to swing in. But no, it would appear most definitely not. And so, First Murder re-enters our space in disgrace. Unable to stand up to the flipping Unbidden who we have massively underestimated. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will find a way to fight the Unbidden, or we will be consumed by them. Seems like it is indeed going to be one or the other. So, that's to come, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been our first disastrous attempt to storm the Unbidden stronghold in Stellaris. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've got plans. Dad, this is my plan. International Peacekeeping Force. I'm here to bring peace. It's a tsunami of monkeys. This is literally a tidal wave of monkeys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be here. Don't be standing here. Okay. Oh, you want more peace? Here, have some more. Have some more.